It's going to be the left-handed Mohamed Amir on strike, so this could be interesting. Hilfenhaus round the wicket, angles that one in towards off-stump. A little bit of seam movement, I think, away from Mohamed Amir's rather sort of tentative prod outside the off-stump, and that goes harmlessly through to Tim Paine, the wicket-keeper, making his second Test appearance. Batted quite nicely in the series without really going on to make the sort of big score that he might have been expected to. Brad Haddin expected to be back in time, certainly for the Ashes. I think he's aiming to be back for Australia's tour of India. Hilfenhaus, top of his run, looks about ready to bowl, but is told to wait. I think Ponting maybe just making a fielding change. He is indeed. We're going to have what looks like a second gully going in. Or no, in fact, we've got first slip, second slip, fourth slip, gully, short cover. There's also a man on the 45 on the leg side. Here goes Hilfenhaus. That's well outside off stump. That allows Mohamed Amir to extravagantly shoulder arms and let that one go through to Tim Paine as well. Pakistan remain therefore 175 for 6. They need 5 more runs to win this, the second and final test of the series, and that would indeed level the series at 1 apiece, ahead of their 4-match series against England, which gets underway at Trent Bridge next week. Here comes Hilfenhaus, shorter run-up I think, that's shorter, and Amir pushes it, toe ends it past the diving Clark at gully. That's racing away to the third man boundary, and that is indeed 4 runs. What a priceless 4 runs, and that levels the scores. Pakistan, they cannot lose the game from here. And could that be the most important 4 runs that Mohamed Amir has ever scored in his life? Pakistan move on to 179 for 6. Surely now the game is done. Or is there to be another final twist? We have, of course, seen these two sides meet in the World 2020 when 5 wickets fell without any run scoring. Cameron Atmel clenched fist, a pump of the fist when that ball raced. So here comes Hilfenhaus, bowls to Amir, short, and he ducks underneath it. Taken by Paine behind the stumps, and there's no run. Pakistan 1 run to win. I remember a one-day game in Abu Dhabi or Dubai, where Mohamed Amir's side Ajmal almost pulled off one of the most remarkable steals against New Zealand. They put on, I think it was 90 for the final wicket before Syed Ajmal got out. It would be fitting if Mohamed Amir were to hit the winning runs here. That's another one outside off stump that is left alone, and it goes through to Tim Paine. The Pakistan dressing room now all smiles. Salman Butt, well, he can't lose this game, so he's going to have a pretty good test record as captain regardless. And I suppose for those Australians who may think, well, Cameron Atmel was out in a way, if Mohamed Amir does go on and hit the winning runs here, it doesn't make any difference. In comes Hilfenhaus, bowls to Amir. Again, it's short. And again, Amir ducks underneath it, sort of bobbing about. And there is no run as it goes through to Tim Paine. Comes up the pitch, he's all smiles. That is, I believe, the end of the over. That over passed rather quickly. I think Hilfenhaus was just trying to get on with it and hurry the batsman as it was. It may not have worked to his advantage. He'll move off with the figures of 3 for 39 from 13 overs. Pakistan then, they've just about done enough. They need 1 more run to win. It really has been an epic match, one of the great test matches. And Australia seeking to become the first side since for 103 years to win a game, having been bowled out for under 100 in their first innings. Right, on we go. The action's thick and fast. Here comes Johnson, bowling to Cameron Atmel, who's back on strike. Tucks it off his pads. Amir wanted to run. There was no run there. It went straight to mid-on. I think it's Ponting who sort of patrols that region now. He's sort of into that stage of his career where he feels it's time to let the likes of Michael Clarke, Shane Watson, Marcus North, Cameron White, when he plays, field in the slips. He's moved towards mid-on, and I suppose that's also the case because he's now in charge of a less experienced bunch of bowlers, so he probably feels he needs to be more in the ear of. Gone are the days when he could just throw the ball to Shane Warne, Glenn McGrath and the like, and they would just get on with it and do the business. Cameron Atmel ready to take strike. Pakistan on the verge of history here. Here comes Mitchell Johnson, bowls to Atmel. That's just outside of stump. A play and a miss. Goodness me. Tim Paine wheels away in almost mock celebration as he took that ball. That didn't miss the outside edge by much. A rueful smile on the face of Mitchell Johnson. Probably realises that it's just going to be Cameron Atmel's day, isn't it? Well, maybe he got away with a couple of overs before. Maybe not. Well, it was an extraordinary development. He really did cut the ball very hard into the hands of Michael Hussey, Whether or not it carried, only Michael Hussey truly knows. For me, I think it was probably out. Mohamed Amir then levelled the scores of the 4. Here comes Johnson, bowls to Atman outside of stump, drives it, and this time he is caught at gully by Michael Hussey. No doubt about that, and that was a fine catch, by the way. So, well, some justice perhaps Australians may feel. This time Pakistan are down to 7 wickets. There's no third umpire referral this time. Cameron Atman is leaving the crease. They still need a run to win. Australia, they could win it. They can't win. They can only tie from here, getting carried away. Just doing a report about one of the Caribbean 2020 games, which indeed did need a super over, which was tied. And then Barbados beat the combined campuses and colleges on 6 as count back. So there won't be any of that here today. If it's a tie, it's a tie. And it'll be one of the first tied matches in Test matches that I can remember. Anyway, likelihood is that Pakistan will somehow nick a leg by or a run somewhere. Cameron Atman is out, then caught Hussey, bowled Johnson for 13 in 26 deliveries. He makes his way off the field very slowly. In his 50th Test match, couldn't quite make it a glorious end to his 50th match with the winning runs. Umar Gul is the man coming in to win, hopefully for Pakistan win the game. He's coming in to take strike. He has a Test best of 46. He has an average of 9.25. This is now his 28th game. And he's got the chance to win a Test match for Pakistan to level the series against the Australians. So, what a moment. What a moment this is for Umar Gul. What a moment this is for Pakistan. Again, I'll go back to that game at Cardiff last year when Paul Collingwood so nearly saved the game for England. Indeed, England had gone to save the game, but he also sort of chipped the ball in the air to gully, and it was Michael Hussey taking the catch. But on this occasion, there's no chance Pakistan have tried to save the game. They had 2.5 days to get 180. The draw was just out of the window straight away. Umar Gul is doing a few stretching exercises, just keeping the bowler waiting. What will his tactics be here? Will he try and play sensibly? Will he try and win the game in style? Still a sort of staggered formation for Australia. 2 slips or 3 slips, but there's a gap. 3rd slip, 4th slip very wide. Excuse me, then Michael Hussey is at gully. Here comes Mitchell Johnson. Left arm over the wicket. Umar Gul outside off stump. Chipped in the air, just wide of the diving footer. That's it. The winning runs are hit. Umar Gul sort of ambles down to the other end. Pakistan have won a wonderful Test match by 3 wickets. And it was a great...